Hi lovelies, thank you so much for being with me today. I hope you're all doing really well. It feels like I haven't been on here in like months, but it's been like maybe 3 weeks or so. I just have been missing being on here. I haven't had the energy. What happened was I had no charger for my computer. That was one thing. I had to wait like for about a week to get it in the mail, and then I just was so low in energy. I've had a lot of health issues on top of my fatigue, so I've had to get some testing done. I'm still waiting on the results. I'm hoping nothing major is going on, but usually I bounce back, so I'm pretty okay. Thank you everyone also for your support, with my... Well, I've had Andrea, energy healing by Andrea, and I've got her on Instagram, and she's an emotional energy healer, and she's just so beautiful. I will put her link in the description box below. She's just reached out to me quite a few times and has offered healing and energy block removals and things like that. So she will look into your energy, your aura. I'm not sure exactly what she does, but it's absolutely amazing what she finds. So guys, if you're interested in what she does, go and check her out. You might be able to book in a session. She's just really beautiful and has really made a difference, I feel, in my health journey or my healing journey. What else have I got? I have also got the Priestess of Light. Beautiful gift from Tammy from Bloom and Arrow Oracle. Thank you so much. This was a birthday gift. Just recently, my birthday was on the 30th of April, and this is beautiful cards, Priestess of Light Oracle from Tammy. So thank you so much. It's so gorgeous. I'm going to be using these today as well for the reading between the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. And I got these beautiful cards by Tammy, another Tammy. These are the Morgan Greer Tarot. So thank you, Tammy. Beautiful. And Queen of Hearts, I think it is, Pia, got me these beautiful White Sage Tarot just recently as well. So I'm very spoiled, very much. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. And my son, my eldest son, got me this Believe in Your Own Magic deck, so for my birthday as well. So I'm very, very, very spoiled. And these are just gorgeous cards as well. So we're going to be having a look at these today. I'm just so excited, and I've got 2 more decks coming in the mail. And they're from, one of them's going to be my own newly created deck called Divine Confessions of a Loving Heart. A lot of you know I've got these cards, Volume 1, Volume 2, Divine Confessions of a Broken Heart. But I have my new deck coming in, which is Divine Confessions of a Loving Heart. So that's going to be beautiful. And in the next couple of weeks, when I do finally get them, hopefully this week in the mail, Tammy from Bloom and Arrow Oracle and I are going to be doing a collab. It's going to be... the Divine Masculine Secret Fantasies, or his Secret Fantasies. There won't be such a label on it, but it'll say his Secret Fantasies for you, okay? So it's going to be a love and lust reading. It's going to be 18 plus. Awesome! I can't wait. So, and I love her new cards. She's made these amazing new cards called Soul to Soul, and I can't wait to get them. They're on my wish list, okay? They're coming soon. Hopefully. I want to get them up and running. So, oh my God, I can't wait to get this happening. All right, knowing me, I'm just all over the shop, and I talk so fast, and I've got so much energy coming through. Let's just get to the reading now. So, all right, okay, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine cards today. We want to see, angels, what's going on, please, for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine today, or this week. I hope I haven't forgotten anything that I needed to say, because sometimes I think, oh, I didn't say that. But anyway. All right, this is the Divine Masculine, Divine Masculine. Also, I made a mention of it. There is a super thanks button below. Just recently I was eligible for it, so I was so excited. It's just a little donation button for anyone who wishes to donate to the channel. No matter how small, it really does help because I can't work. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for those who have ever donated anything to the channel. So let's get started. This is the Divine Masculine, okay? What am I going to do with this one? Yes, I'm being told to have a look at his current energy just in general and his current energy regarding you, okay, Divine Feminine? What is the Divine Masculine's current energy just in general in his life right now? What's going on with him, please, Spirit? Okay, so he's feeling a loss, okay? He's feeling loss of unconditional love and support around him and chemistry with somebody. So there's a spark that's just died down between him and something else or someone else. Could be you. Could be you. Let's see what that is about. There's a lackluster of life here. I think that's the right word I'm trying to say. Oh, yeah, look at that. Competition. 5 of Wands. There's competition here. A feeling of being restless. There's lots of change going on in his heart space right now. He's feeling very sad, very sorrowful that something is breaking away from his life. And it could definitely be this connection. It could be you. It could be a marriage that's crumbling. There could be something that's going on here where he's just feeling that the support and unconditional love and chemistry is just not there right now. There might be some anger arising within him. How is he feeling towards you? Okay, let's have a look. How is he feeling towards you, Divine Feminine? Wowwees, hang on, there's way too many, as usual. How's he feeling? There's a lot of feelings for you. A lot of feelings. Getting the word turmoil, I don't know why, but apprehensive, guarded, cautious, afraid. Okay, so he's feeling guarded, maybe because also he's not in the best headspace or emotional space right now. The mowing man's here. I'm wondering if my cards have arrived. God, I hope so. How is he feeling towards the Divine Feminine? You might be getting something in the mail from your Divine Masculine very soon. How is the Divine Masculine feeling towards the Divine Feminine, please? You took a while at that letterbox just then. So, the 2 of Wands. Oh, he's not sure which pathway to go down. He's not sure whether to move towards this or away from this right now. And he's really protecting his heart space. Look, we've got 2 wands here too. So it's interesting they're kind of connecting. I wonder if he has been feeling, even in the space of perhaps, in times of being away from you, Divine Feminine, that he is feeling this chemistry still there, but it feels like the spark has died down. There is this loss, overwhelming grief and loss over the unconditional love, but he might be feeling in some ways that has died down, that there's definitely barriers being put up here. Yes, he doesn't want to be vulnerable, I'm hearing. He feels like he's been in a vulnerable position in his life. It might be that other things have gone on and he doesn't want to look like he's weak or hasn't got everything together, or if he is coming out of something quite like struggles and challenges in his life right now, and trying to stay afloat, that, he doesn't want to appear that he's not stable and got his feet firmly on the ground, that his life doesn't want to show you that his life is crumbling or that he's crumbling internally. So that's why he's putting up this guard here. Yeah, so if this hasn't got anything to do with you, either way, even if this has got to do with your connection or not, this is just how he's feeling, like still guarded, has a wall up, maybe afraid to venture forward out of whatever's going on here. So what is the Divine Feminine currently feeling in her life, just in general? What is the Divine Feminine doing? So one day, someday, somewhere, another time, unspoken, regrets, lost words, disappointment, and beauty, charming, graceful, luxurious. So it does really feel, with both of these cards just generally going on here, it does feel like it's to do with each other. This really does feel like, in the current energy of how they're feeling for you and just in their life in general, it's kind of blending in together. I feel like this is how you both feel towards each other at the moment. So the Divine Feminine's working on her beauty, her maybe self-image, just chasing things that are beautiful in her life. She doesn't want to live in regret. She wants to, you know, she's kind of in the feeling of one day, somewhere, another time when it's meant to be, we will join paths again. We will, everything, you know, as the saying goes, every path leads to home, and they are your home. You are each other's home. So the divine feminine, divine masculine watching, your divine feminine is saying that someday, somewhere, another time, we can be together, but it's not the right time now. I'm chasing things. I'm trying to work on my own inner and outer health here, and it's just this maybe there's been some too much hurt, too much water under the bridge. Could be that some divine feminines are leaving something else behind in their life, okay? There might be some things that they are just walking away from. But we've got the Three of Wands here. Yes, definitely moving into the future. So definitely putting focus in the future, ready to take the next opportunity, the next door that opens towards happiness. With or without the divine masculine. So what is the divine feminine? Wowies. What is the divine feminine? Wow, that's full on. What is the divine feminine feeling towards her divine masculine? Illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced, unskewed. So she's not sure. She's confused. She's really quite confused here. So they're both confused. They're both feeling there's a need to perhaps just stay away at the moment. He's like at a standstill. He doesn't know whether to move towards the divine feminine or away. And she's like, well, I'm just having to walk away from this, but I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing in doing so. Or if it's not him, she's walking away from something else, but she's still confused as to what to do about this connection with him. She might not know where he's at right now in his mind. Look at this, so cute. The Hierophant. So this is all about lessons. This is all about the journey. This is about having the key to wisdom, okay? The key to knowledge, the key to understanding. It's traditional values. So she's trying to be grounded in this, trying to make the right decision, okay, based on her core values. But she can't, because at the moment she's not in a place to really make a decision whether to even come forward and say something, even if she's not coming forward pursuing a relationship as such, or even just, you know, chasing after him. She's not sure whether to just even send a message or not. Things like that. Sometimes she's trying to gauge where he's at, but she doesn't always know. So we got lots of cards today, so I just want to see what else I'm doing. So what is the divine masculine? What am I saying here? What does he actually want? Okay, what does he want in this connection with the divine feminine? What does he really want right now? There's rejection, there's resentment, there's clarity, and a farewell. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's rejection and resentment here. Maybe the divine feminine rejected him, or he's rejected her. There's some resentment going on. There's some inner work that he needs to do here. He's got internal conflict going on here, as well as external conflict. He's feeling like he's pulled in different directions. He feels like there's no choice but to kind of walk away and let go. But at the same time, his heart is calling to her. There's a lot of pain and grief, and he doesn't feel like it's fully over, but he doesn't know what the hell to do. There's rejection, resentment, clarity. So I think he wants clarity to come through these emotions here. These are kind of overwhelming him, and it could be to do with other rejections and resentments in his life that are also compounding with this. And there's farewells, goodbyes. So it feels like in some way he feels that maybe it's best to say goodbye to this at the moment. I just want to see what else he's saying here. There's the Star. So yes, he's still keeping faith, having that wants to find inspiration to move forward. Look at that. The Three of Wands is the same as what the divine feminine's got here. I feel like he wants to be able to have that clarity, to be able to know, are we saying goodbye? Am I saying goodbye to this stuff and just moving forward into a clear path? Because I feel like in some ways he just wants to let it go. He just feels like it would be just easier to walk away, to let go of the burdens. But he won't, he's got to realize it's going to follow him wherever he goes, because it's inside of him. It's part of him. and it's unresolved. So things that are unresolved tend to follow us, and we carry that burden because we don't have the clarity, we don't have the wisdom, or the lesson hasn't been learned. So in his mind, he's just hoping things go away and that he can just create a new future for himself. If only it was that easy, you know. And it's not to say that he really wants to say goodbye to the divine feminine. It's more these energies that are coming with this relationship that he just doesn't know how to handle. So what does the divine feminine want with the divine masculine right now? So she wants him to chase her, okay? She wants him to come forward, but she's realizing there's consequences, okay? And if you're chasing thrills, look at that, joy, laughter. Yeah, so what are we getting with that one? Yes, it's almost like she's saying, well, I'm not chasing after you for answers, so this is your consequence. If you want me, come and get me. She's chasing her own happiness, as I said before. She's wanting to find her own happiness. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, and we've also got the 5 of Pentacles. So she doesn't want any more loss. She wants to have this grounded, beautiful commitment with him, this traditional life with him, very traditional with that card, the Hierophant as well. Wants something grounded, wants it very simple. Just say it how it is. You know, let's just live a simple life and be happy together. It's not even needing to be so freaking complicated. You know what I mean? Like, it's so weird. When feelings get involved, it becomes complicated. So it's almost like, in some ways, she also feels that maybe her chasing him in the past has caused some of this stuff as well. If she's been texting constantly or chasing. But I feel like it's more that she does want him to chase her as well, because there's been a consequence here of maybe she has blocked it for now, or just walked away or distanced herself because he's shut off. But the 10 of Pentacles is the happy home, it's the legacy, it's the tradition, it's having, you know, a financial stability, all those kinds of things together. It's living together, basically. That's what she wants, but she doesn't want to have this feeling of being at any moment that things can crumble, and at any moment he could reject her and have it all come unraveling again, kind of thing. So this is what she wants. She's kind of worried about, what am I chasing right now? You know, I want to have this stability with him, but at the moment the only way I can really achieve that is by building myself up and going after my own dreams with or without him. So what is the result? Okay, what will the divine masculine do? What action will he take towards the divine feminine this month? Okay, so he's avoiding the feminine. Okay, he's avoiding her, maybe blocking, still being guarded, cautious, afraid, all those things, not giving answers, staying in his resentment and rejection. There's just something there. So it could have been something as simple as just words have been said between you, and then all of a sudden he's just dropped out of the connection and gone MIA and gone quiet. You know, it doesn't have to be anything major. Some things will be major, but it could just be that, you know, he's just not capable right now in coming forward and expressing anything. Deep down, he is hurting. It might not appear like that on the surface. It might feel like, I feel like there's a myriad of emotions going on here. He's got resentment, rejection, feeling like he's closed off and scared, feeling the chemistry and grief and unconditional love through all of that, you know. Even the divine feminine's unconditional love is somehow still coming through all of those barriers, but he's trying to reject that. He doesn't want to feel that right now because he's trying to be stubborn and try and say goodbye to this. But, you know, you are on his mind, you are part of him, and he just cannot run away from you or himself. So this is what he's going to be doing, is avoiding the feminine. There's the World, chasing his own, you know, worldly dreams, that kind of thing. King of Rods. So yeah, it could be career as well. And Ace of Swords is trying to find his own truth. That's what I feel like he's doing, is trying to embrace his own world. Like, he's trying to create a whole new world, a whole new journey, a whole new pathway for himself. Okay, that's what he's trying to do. But I feel that there could be a blocking of communication here as well. So he could literally block. Some feminines might get blocked on social media. and he's got his back turned to the divine feminine here. Okay, so his back's turned. He's looking this way. This face is looking this way. So, and this face here is looking this way. So he's not looking towards the divine feminine. He's looking away. He's trying to focus on his own endeavors, creative endeavors, career, whatever it might be there. So that's what he's focusing on. So what is the divine feminine going to do this month with the divine masculine? Hoping. So she's sitting back, hoping, wishing, trying to manifest things in the right direction. Maybe she's sending him healing and prayers for him, hoping for the best. Okay, and we've got, oh, look at that, the Fool. How cute are these cards? The Fool. So she's hoping for a brand new start, jumping in. What's she doing? The Three of Cups here. Yeah, so she's hoping for a reunion. She's hoping for a new beginning. So she's sitting back trying to make this happen in some way, even though it's interesting because I feel like she's saying, okay, well, I've got to just distance myself and walk away because I'm quite confused about this. But deep down, there's this hope here, see? Nine of Cups. Yeah, wish fulfillment. Wishes coming true. So it could be also that she's focusing on her own happiness, her own dreams and wishes coming true. She might be jumping into a new path creatively. As well, and celebrating with friends and surrounding herself with friendships and things like that at the moment to get her mind off stuff, to feel so the divine feminine is going to be around her own tribe, okay? And so let's have a look at some messages here, okay? So we're going to get some message cards from the divine masculine. What does he want to say to the divine feminine from his higher self? I see you in my future. I visualize all the awesome things we'll do together. And I have become so empowered. Thank you for believing in me. So it looks like he's going to come out from whatever that is there. He's going to get some clarity. See, this also represents clarity. So it looks like that even in times of avoiding the divine feminine, he's processing. He's going to be hopefully going within as well and getting that clarity. My heart melts every time you look into my eyes. And I love your sensuality. I yearn for your touch. And the divine feminine says, I often withdraw to process our connection. It's where I receive greater understanding. So she's withdrawing at the moment. Going within also. Wow, that was weird. I want to share the rest of my life with you. I'm ready to build a happy, secure family together. And that's that 10 of Pentacles energy. I feel at home with you. We belong together. And I can see clearly now. I'm no longer in denial. So that's that illusion, okay? It's going to lift very soon, which is great. And the divine masculine says, my life works better with you in it. Do I really make you happy? So he's questioning that. Let's live together. And you are the strongest person I have ever known. And your love drives me crazy. So it's in a good way. Look at that. I want to trust myself again. Oh, these have come up, have they? How could I hurt you like that? Can we try this again? I want to show you off in my world. So they're things that he deep down really does desire. These fears are getting in the way. So let's see, what does the divine feminine want to say? The divine feminine says to the divine masculine, can we meet up and talk this out? I hate it when you give other people attention. So in other words, she's noticing that he is giving other people attention, and it might be that she's feeling a bit rejected by that. Like, why are they getting your attention but not me? You know, is there something wrong with me that you don't like? And through you, I am learning what patience really is. And if you want me, then let me know. I can't read you. So it's very confusing for the divine feminine as to what the divine masculine actually really wants. I want to live out my deepest, darkest fantasies with you. And I wish you could see how special you are to me and that I am right here. And the divine masculine, whoopsies, says, when I think of you, I smile. Let go of resentment. So he's trying to let go of his resentment. That's what we saw before. That's what he's... Also, it's interesting because that is in his what he wants section. Maybe he's picking up on some resentments from the divine feminine because he's rejected her. Okay, that could be something too, because he's saying to her, let go of your resentments. You know, when I think of you, I do smile. It's not like I'm in this real horrible energy of animosity against you. It's just that I'm not coping with this and I need to shut down for now. Mistakes are the soul's lessons, so he's learning, and I want you to be happy. He feels like he can't make you happy because he says here, do I really make you happy? I just want you to be happy. And the Divine Feminine says, you are always in my thoughts. Trust. She's telling him to trust. She's saying, I'm trying to trust. When you hear our song, know that I am with you. And be patient. So, yeah, she's telling him, be patient with yourself on the journey and with your own healing. As well. The Divine Masculine says, I'm glad you can't see me now. I'm a mess. Yeah, he's not feeling very strong in himself at all, and that's why he's avoiding her. It's nothing to do with anything I feel that the Divine Feminine's done, especially. Like, I feel like it's more his own fears, feeling ashamed for how he has reacted, perhaps, or you know, dealt with the situation. And I've been thinking of the first day we met. I wish we were there again. So that's what he's doing in his time of space. Also thinking about that and smiling about that. I've never cared for anyone like I do you. And the Divine Feminine says, if you have to be mad at me, then be mad, but please don't hate me. So she's taking that personally, okay? I haven't deleted your number from my phone. And the grass was only greener on the other side because it was fake. I let temptation get the better of me. I made a stupid mistake. So it could be that the Divine Feminines did move into another connection. It might have been that they were on the rebound as well. That's only a specific message for some of you, okay? Not all of you. And I'm losing grip and need to be on my own for a bit. I hope that you will wait for me. So she's trying to find her way through this as well. And the higher self message from the Divine Masculine says, comfort. I'm resting into you. Oh, that's so beautiful. I feel so peaceful and content wrapped in your love. It's a soft place to fall, like the comfort of a warm blanket. I have all I need with you. So he definitely, you know, this is his higher self. He definitely feels comfortable with the Divine Feminine, like she's home. He can just rest into her arms. And the 22 is the Master Builder number as well. So he feels like when he's with the Divine Feminine that they can build upon things together. They can build their love for each other. And that intimacy. That's how he feels, like very comfortable in her presence. And the Divine Feminine says, I love you. There is something I need to tell you. I really want to reach out to you and express how I'm feeling. The love in my heart for you is like nothing I have ever felt before. Remember, I love you. So this is what she's wishing she could say. The unspoken word right now is that I regret not telling you how much I love you. And it could have been that she did say it, but, you know, maybe not in the way she wanted to. So it could have come through hurt and things like that, but she definitely wants him to know that she unconditionally loves him, you know. And I know people say, oh, that's not real. Like, how can you unconditionally love someone? In the human condition, you know, in our human lives, there are conditions, but this is the higher self, the true pure form of spirit, their souls together is that unconditional love. And that's where this is coming from right here. And the 3 and the 1 equals 4, which is all about stability, security. So she wants him to know that she is that secure place for him and that, you know, that home for him that he can come back to. So let's have a look. What's another card for the Divine Masculine right now? Look at that. Love is the answer. Love can be painful, but is always worth it. So in other words, he knows there is a true love here. He does know that this is a real love, okay, together. That he really does share this and he hasn't had this with anyone else because it's something he can't comprehend. It's something that he's still trying to process right now. Why when he is with the Divine Feminine and things have been beautiful, why he feels so comfortable with her. He doesn't trust people. This Divine Masculine has been hurt. Maybe by many people. He doesn't really trust easily, but when you came into his life, did you see that orb? I love it. When you came into his life, Divine Feminine, he was amazed at how fast he could connect with you. And you have, you know, he was able to be vulnerable with you, and he didn't like that. You know, in some parts he liked it, but in other ways he didn't like it because it meant that you could see right into his soul. And he kind of wants to remain a bit of a mystery and be hidden, but you've seen it. And on one hand, he loves it, but on the other hand, he's, yeah, a bit fearful. Look at that fear. All right, let's have a look for the Divine Feminine. What's going on with the Divine Feminine? Well, it's gone back in. So let's see yeah, there it is. So response. Oh my God, respond with love. How you react or respond to a situation tells you what energy you are in. So how are you responding right now, Divine Feminine? What kind of energy are you in? Are you responding with love? And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to actually literally reach out and send a message. You only have to set an intention or send that energy to your Divine Masculine. Envision him in your light of love around him. See, sending that I love you to him. He's going to receive that. So how are you responding to all of this? Are you taking it personally? You know, that's something you've got to look at. And it's very hard. It's easier said than done. But are you taking it personally? Is there something that you're not seeing as a higher picture here? That it's not just about you, it's about him and his lessons and his journey and him learning about himself and healing himself as well. There's karmic stuff here for him for sure that he's trying to work through. So let's have a look. Divine Masculine. Coffee cup, stabbed in the back, date. So heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking, attack. So it feels like, you know, he might have felt in some way that the Divine Feminine could have really hurt him and betrayed him in some way. He might have done that to the Divine Feminine, but he wants to make up for it. He wants to meet together and have even just something light, not too heavy, not even visiting each other's homes perhaps, but just having a coffee with each other and having a chat, having a bit of a date, you know, meeting up together. And keeping things just on the surface, on the shallows at the moment. Can't go too deep because there's been hurt here. Maybe it's even from the past he's been hurt by somebody and he's having trust issues, and maybe it's not even something the Divine Feminine actually really did to him, but something has triggered him in the connection that makes him feel that it could be similar to what's happened in the past as well. So he's just keeping himself careful. The Divine Feminine, what's going on? Passion and the snake. Ooh. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman, and passion, chemistry. So there could be some jealousy from the Divine Feminine if she feels that he's with someone else or is dating someone else at the moment. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness. Yeah, so I feel like it could also be that some Divine Feminines are on the dating scene. Some of them are actually chasing other things, but not really happy. They're not happy doing that. That's not what they want. They don't want to be in another relationship. Their passion lies with the Divine Masculine. But there is snake energy here, which is very interesting. So she's trying to find out the snakes in the grass as well in his life. She's trying to gauge, you know, what external forces are coming in between them right now. So he says to her, you turn loose heaven within me. Whoops. My whole body burns at the thought of you. And you are worth fighting for. Yeah, so there's another message that comes through with this as well, that he might be feeling in some ways, if he is in an energy of resentment, okay, and maybe a little vindictive, he could actually be on the dating scene and feeling in some little secret way that he's kind of hurting the Divine Feminine in that way, where it's really hurting himself in the end. And the Divine Feminine says, you feel like a warm home to me. I have had sleepless nights caught between confusion and pain. I live for your smile and would die for your kiss. And the Divine Masculine, within 6 months, okay, within 6 months, burning passion, dream home. So it could be within 6 months that he, you know, starts to feel this warmth towards the Divine Feminine again, that she's a warm home, that he wants to invite her to his home. Could be that within 6 months he starts to feel that he's in a secure and stable energy, okay? Could be literally that he's trying to solidify his life with that, with a literal home, you know. But it shows a burning passion to be with the Divine Feminine, who is his true home. So the Divine Feminine, what are you doing? Yeah, happy outcome. Look at that. Happy outcome, time out. So she knows that through their time out, it's needed, because it's needed for the healing for the happy outcome, because the rainbow after the storm is the promise. It's the healing that's coming through. So I feel like at the moment things are cloudy. You know, things, you do need to be separated at this time, and I think she knows that. She's accepting it even though it's not something she really wants. She knows they both have to go their separate ways and find their way. Okay. Divine Masculine. Friendship, support, fun, unity, and play. So at the moment he's got to surround himself with friendships, his circle, his tribe, have that support in his life, have that happiness come through, and that they call it camaraderie. I can't even know how you say it now. I don't even know how you say that. I'm getting confused, but that's the word coming through. And yeah, that's what I feel like he's doing. And the Divine Feminine's coming into wisdom. She might be playing an instrument. Look at the soulmates there. Beautiful. So she's being creative, okay? She's being creative through art, music, and finding her joy through listening to music, playing music, dancing, expression. That's what this is here. 29 is 10, 11. So it's 11. The number 11 is the master intuitive number. It's intuition, okay? So it's the awakening. So she's finding her way through. She's navigating her way through that, through feeling her heart, feeling, it's a sacral energy too. Creativity and music is the heart and sacral chakra together. So I feel like she's really connecting. She's going to connect those two together. And express herself and be creative in a lot of ways. And the Divine Masculines is 14, which is also the Temperance card, which is all about balance and healing. So that's interesting there with him. He's going to find people, also 4 and 1 is 5, so he's going to find people who share the same values as him, which is the Hierophant, which is all about values and lessons. So I'm just seeing if there's any other cards I need to grab here. Just quickly, Divine Masculine, what do you need to do? What's your guidance card? Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Ooh. So, in other words, he's got to be careful of who's around him, I feel, too. Find out who his true friends are. He deserves beautiful, sweet things in life, you know, the good stuff, not being able to because, you know, they look the same. Sugar and salt look the same. So it's about discerning who is there for him, who's not. So that's part of his trust process. Shark, wow, swim away from this situation. So there's somebody who seems to be maybe manipulating him as well on around, you know, behind the scenes here, or around him, trying to be a friend but not really a friend. So he's trying to navigate his way through friendships, through relationships, who's true, who's not, kind of thing. So that's where trust issues are coming in regarding this connection here as well. Maybe he's being told things that he is starting to be influenced by. It could be family, could be friends. Once again, friendship circles coming in as well. So there could be someone in the friendship circle who's not really got his best interests at heart, maybe doesn't want you together. Could be another feminine, something like that. Divine Feminine, what's your guidance card? So, bitch fire. Oh, I love it. Stand up for yourself. Oh my God, I love this card. This is empowerment. This is standing strong in your own, not being too passive in this. Standing up and saying, you know what? I know what I deserve. That's very important here. And the 16 is also the Devil card, is it? No, I think it's the Tower card. I always get those two mixed up. I think, what is it again? The Tower card or the Devil card? No, I think it's the Tower card. So after times of things crumbling, she's going to stand strong and rebuild herself and be like, nah, not putting up with this anymore. I'm not putting up with this nonsense. I know what I am worth. And this is the Divine Masculine. Wandering path, enjoy the journey, but be careful, okay? Be aware of the foxes on the journey, the sneaky people on the path who don't have your best interests at heart. And the Divine Feminine is solitude. In silence, peace prevails. See, wisdom is coming through for her as well as she takes some time out for herself. Okay, we're going to get some attributes. Yay, I'm so excited about this. We're going to get some attributes. We're going to get a lot of other things. I've got some new stuff coming up. Oh, goodness me. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Whoa, what's going on here? So let's get some attributes for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. I'm probably going to have to get another container or something at some stage. Oh, my Lord. Okay. All right. Let's have a look. What's going on here? We have got average weight. Okay, someone's of average weight. Someone might own a boat or be going on a boat soon. We've got brunette. We've got someone who might be a vegetarian. Someone from Switzerland. Any places means that they might have been born there, have been raised there, may live there, may travel to or have traveled to. Earth sign perhaps, or someone who is an advocate for the environment, the Mother Earth. Hazel or green. Hazel could be someone's name. They might have hazel or green eyes. Financial struggles could be happening. We've got grey. So grey could be a car, could be greying hair. Fit, athletic. So someone could be fit and athletic. Someone could be of average weight. Mirroring each other. Okay, and coffee date. Very interesting. Coffee date is coming up because the Divine Masculine had that coffee date. So it could be that he just wants to meet up and have like a chat over coffee, something very light. Somebody is a dreamer. Kind of reminds me of that lizard energy in the medicine. Animal medicine lizard is the dreamer, or the gecko is the dreamer. And so someone is daydreaming, I feel, or very has an active imagination. We've got healthy. Someone is vegetarian, keeping an eye on their food intake. Engineer. We've got soccer. And we've got Netherlands. Shout out to all of you guys. Plays an instrument. Look at that. Plays an instrument. Could be guitar, stringed instrument, whatever it is. Could be anything. But someone plays an instrument. Karmic. So yes, it's definitely karmic lessons, and I feel like he's got some karmic stuff going on in the family circle or friendship circle, maybe past exes, whatever. Train. Someone might live near a train track or might visit you via train. We've got medical issues, okay, and we've got salt and pepper, which could be that greying, like dark hair with some grey hair. Someone might love salt and pepper. You know how when we have meals, people just, it's salt and pepper all over it. Office. And we've got practical, okay, someone might work in an office, someone might be practical, kind of earth sign. Fiji, someone might have wanted to visit there. Loves sugar. Oh my God, that's so funny because his card said you deserve sugar, not salt. So, wow, loves sugar. So someone could be a sweet tooth too. We got drugs. Okay, someone might be undergoing some kind of like drug addiction, overcoming that. Materialistic. And we've got tower moment here. And we've got a gamer. Someone might like Xbox gaming, that kind of thing. The tower moment is interesting because I saw that for the Divine Feminine as well, but I think they're mirroring each other in that way. We've got theatre and socialite. Someone might be into acting. We've got super moon, which is interesting. And we've got the empath, Gemini, and also Kenya is coming through. So we're now going to get some initials, okay? So we've got an X, could be someone's ex, okay? That there's like a main influence in this. We've got G, is it a G? Yeah, G, J, M, Y. Oh my God, my nails are getting caught up on this. It's getting annoying. We've got a J, yeah. R, F, V, P, H, L. I don't know what's going on. I heard someone at the front. K, S, and a Z, and a B. Geez, I'm getting so distracted today by so many people. There's a guy that just turned up on a motorbike in my driveway and he was at the wrong place. But yeah, so someone might ride a motorbike. How weird. Okay, so we've got S. I don't think we've got any vowels. That is so weird. SX, okay, could be sex, sexy. SXG, MP, J, F, R, V, H, B, L, Z, and a K. That's so interesting that there's no vowels. Okay, let's get some numbers, okay? These could be phone numbers, age, house numbers, numerology numbers on birth dates and stuff. Got a 4, 8, 8, 7, 2, and we've got a 1 and an 8. Look at that, 8, 8, 8. So if you're seeing 8, 8, 8, It's going to be very significant to your connection. Could be also, yeah, birth dates and things like that. So let's get some charms. I've also got some runes in here. My beautiful friend Emma had gotten me these gorgeous runes, okay, amethyst runes. So if some of those come up, I will be reading from the thing because I'm not that familiar with them, but I wanted to incorporate these ages ago. There's a Y there too, I just realized. Okay. So, interesting, I do have one word here, fly. So fly, so it could be that they want to get on a plane and fly towards you. Yeah, okay. Oh, look at this, so cool. So we've got here nature. What did I say about someone being a nature person? It's, oh, look, weed out bad karma. That is so interesting because we're saying that before about the divine masculine, especially undergoing a tower moment, karmic stuff, especially weeding it out. So that's very interesting. Got like the beer here. So someone might drink beer, might be an alcoholic. That might have been what that drug addiction was. Gemini is coming up again. So it could be definitely twins, right? I mean, we are doing a twin flame connection. So yes, it's confirming that you are twins. And also it says here, intelligent. Okay, so we've also got the rune that's come up like this. I'm going to check it out because as I said, I'm not too familiar with them. But let's have a look here. I mean, I used to be years ago, but yeah, I just haven't gotten right into it. Let's just see, where is it? So, from what I see, there's only one arrow one here. Is there one arrow? Yes, so this one is actually reversed. So it just says, it says to be aware of imperfection. So haste and perfection do not match. So in other words, I feel what it's saying, and I should probably look into this a bit more, but what it's saying is that don't rush into things. You don't have to wait for things to be perfect either, but just working at your own space and pace here as well. It's really important. There's another 8. That came up in the bloody charm thing. So 8888. Wow. We got a Shell here too. So someone could live near the ocean. Someone's name might be Shell or Michelle. We've got the baby bib. So they might, you might have children or there might be younger children that need to be looked after here, and a lot of the attention's going on them. We've also got the headphones. So someone might be into podcasts or be a radio announcer or just listen to music. Gaming is one thing as well. We saw that before. We've got the Australia connection with the koala here. So opals too. So beautiful. So it could definitely be, they want to give you a bear hug. Someone might live in Australia. We've got the dog bone. So someone might own a dog. But it kind of reminds me that they're not letting go of something. Someone's like a dog with a bone. They're not letting go of something. Look at this. We've got the paw. So it definitely shows like a bear animal, like we said, bear, or a dog or a cat, that kind of thing coming through here. Someone might have one in spirit, and I want you to know that they're with you. They're coming through. We've got the 4-leaf clover, which shows there's good luck around the connection. And also we've got the one, what is this one? This is the 5-cent euro coin. Okay, got the world there, kind of shows like the whole world. You might be worlds apart right now. And 2014 is a connection. And this has come up as like an unknown. Look at this, there's nothing on this one. So this is like unknown. Things are still like a blank canvas right now. Anything can be written on this over the next however, because it's like a clean slate after the tower moment. So it's not a time for rushing in. It's a time for just going at your own pace, and it's a slow process perhaps, but it's all happening in its divine timing. This is a guardian angel around this connection. And soon someone's going to see the light. They're being led by spirit, okay? So the guardian angel is casting out a light towards, for the divine masculine and divine feminine to see clearly on the path which way to go. Can also represent the lantern from the hermit in the tarot. So someone definitely needs to have that inner introspection, and also it's that soul reflection, soul searching to get the answers as well. And someone could be a musician. There's the horn or trombone or whatever you call it. I can't remember. But I see it's like a trumpet, whatever. It's a brass instrument. And we've got the paper clips. So someone could work in an office. You might get an email with an attachment. There is a beautiful healing happening in the heart chakra around this. We've got the key. So you both hold the key to each other's heart here, but they also, someone might be buying a house. And we've got this little spoon, so someone wants to cook or might be a chef. And we've got the pussycat ragdoll here too. Is there anything else I need? Yes, I got these cute little cards from Anastasia. So thank you, Anastasia. We're going to be getting a little card here. Oh, look, this is the Queen of Wands. This is coming into your power, both of you. We had the King of Wands for the Divine Masculine. We've got the Queen of Wands, which shows power, inspiration, warmth, chasing your dreams, being strong and confident and assertive on your path. I hope that's resonated today, guys, and I love you all. I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings.